Alright, so here it is, the final battle of the campaign. Defending the outskirts of the city is the Tau and Eldar, facing the Imperium, who are trying to clean this city of any Xenos. So there are many objectives for this giant battle. It is 2,000 points per army, so 4,000 on 4,000. So some of the main objectives is holding the church, the wall, and the upper level at the end of the game. Obviously, if you completely annihilate a team, like an entire side, then you will be victorious. Slay the Warlord is in this. First Blood. There's some special ones like climbing. If you get one unit that climbs completely up there, rolling the 2d6, and completely up there, then you'd get a point. There's stuff like Maze Runner, which is whoever runs the most within the ruined outskirts. They get a point. And stuff like defending that objective over there for the defenders. And the attackers get stuff like blowing up some walls or pillboxes. So we'll see how this game goes. We'll tell you exactly what the score is at the end of the game and what they got points for. But we will come back to you after we and tell you what armies we have. Alright, so first we got the Tau army here. Sai is going to tell us what's in it.
First we have a commander with shield generator, fusion blaster, stimulant injector, missile pod, burst cannon, 2 shield drones, iridium armor. Then we have his bodyguard with counterfire, defense, 2 shield drones, burst cannon, missile pod, advanced targeting. And then we go to the fire warriors with a Shashu leader with target lock and marker light. And then we go to Crute that have 15 guys, a Shaper and a Crutox. Then we have the Devilfish with Disruption Pod. And then Crisis Suits. They have a leader, 3 missile pods, burst cannon, air burst, ion blaster, counterfire, stimulant injectors. Then we go the squad, a full stealth team with fusion blaster, leader, marker light, and target lock. And then the other squad of 3 that just has normal stuff. And then we go to the Riptide that has 2 shielded missile drones, stimulant injector, and then 6 Pathfinders with pulse accelerator, a leader, and an ion rifle. And then we go to another 6 Pathfinders with recon drone, ion rifle, and 2 rail rifles and a leader. Then we go to the Hammerhead with disruption pod and submunition rounds. And then we go to the other Hammerhead that has disruption pod. And that's it. Oh, and an Ethereal.
Yes, and then there's an Ethereal thrown in as well. Alright, so here's our almost 2,000 points of Eldar. The Tau actually took up the last 90 points or whatever because we couldn't quite make it. We got Avatar with Crushing Blow and Fast Shot. Got Farseer. He's got the long rifle, which is actually, he throws fire instead. He's pretty boss. We got 5 Warlocks. Dire Avengers. Got, I think, Twin-Linked Catapult there. It's 10 of them, and here's some more over here. Guardians with Scatter Laser. Guardians with Star Cannon. 5 Snipers. Some Fire Dragons there with Fire Pike and whatever he got, probably a fast shot. Banshees, Falcon, Falcon, Falcon. 2 with missile launchers, 1 with scatter laser, and they all have underbarrel shuriken cannons. Alright, so real quick, some of the things I might have missed. Yeah, X-Arts and twin-linked catapults in both the Avenger squads. Howling Banshees have X-Arc, Executioner, Shield of Grace. Fire Dragons have X-Arc, Fire Pike, and Fast Shot. Hollow fields on all the vehicles. And last fun thing real quick, Warlord trait for Farseer, we have the Ambush of Blades, some Warlock powers. Everyone has Conceal Reveal. 1 is Quicken, Enhance, Embolden, Enhance, Protect. And then the Farseer has Perfect Timing, Forewarning, Prescience, and Scryer's Gaze. So, by the way, the Tau has the one that allows the commander to have 3d6 thrust movement. So, yes, next is Grey Knights. Alright, so here's the Grey Knight army. First, we got a Brother Captain, Grandmaster, Sight Cannon, Demon Slayer Blade, which is the Demon Hammer, and Curse of Sacrifice. We got a Paladin Squad with Apothecary, Sight Cannon, Incinerator, 2 Falchions, 2 Halberds, and a Demon Hammer. We got Purifiers here, and they've got 9 Halberds, Demon Hammer, and Teleport Homer, Land Raider. Dread Knight in the back here has Personal Teleporter, Heavy Sight Cannon, Heavy Incinerator, and Great Sword. We have a Las-Plaz Razorback. And then we have Strike Squad with 2 Sight Cannons, Thunderhammer, 1 Halberd, 5 Interceptors with Warding Staff, Incinerators, 3 Dual Falchions, and Teleport Homer, and 5 more with Demon Hammer, Incinerator, 2 Dual Falchions, 1 Halberd, and Teleport Homer. Alright, so here we go, 2,000 points of Ultramarines. What do we got here?
Okay, so we have Pedro Cantor. No additions, you can't take any. We have 2 tactical squads here and there. Then we have 2 full squads of jump packs. 1 full squad of all snipers. Has a heavy bolter. Then we have a Devastator squad, 10 man. 2 dreadnoughts. 1 is going to be going inside of the drop pod. We have a Razorback with a las cannon on it. And then, of course, a Land Raider with Sergeant Cronus on top.
Alright, and we have, what is this, the hero in here?
Oh, I'm sorry, yes. We have Sergeant Tellian inside of our sniper squad.
And we got Plasma Cannon.
Plasma cannon, 2 rocket launchers, and a las cannon.
Okay. And, wait, what do the jump guys have?
This one guy has a Thunderhammer and a shield.
And these guys are just bombs.
Other guys are just melta bombs too. Yes.
Alright, cool. Alright, so here's deployment. Over here, the Tau and Eldar deployed first. Got some units hiding behind the walls. Defending the church. Lots of jump guys ready up in the front. Someone claiming the objective. Lots of units waiting for reserves. Some tanks. Guys behind the walls. Etherol over here, manning a gun. Snipers up in the building.
Bunch of tanks.
Lots of guys along the walls. Some guys in there. So yeah, that is the defenders. Here we go. Attackers who are about to drop their orbitals.
Few the proud.
There's not that many on the board, but there are a lot inside tanks / deep striking / infiltrating. See you at the end of turn 1 for whoever has turn 1. Alright, so the Grey Knights and Space Ultramarines stole the initiative, moved forward, took lots of shots out, didn't do much, put a whole point on this building. But here was the big thing, because they stole initiative, they were able to drop the drop pod into the back area with the purifiers in it. That gave them a teleport homer from the purifiers and able to drop all these guys in. So they are flooding the main base of the Tau and Eldar here. It is now time to see what the Tau and Eldar can do. They got first blood, and yeah, we'll see how Tau and Eldar recuperate from this at the end of their turn 1. Alright, so there goes turn 1 for Tau and Eldar. Some guys shuffled under the building there. Those guys actually had jumped up onto here, took shots, and jumped back down in the assault phase. This guy stayed there, so they have 0.25 points. These guys moved out, took shots up there. Vehicle shot up, put a wound on the Dread Knight. This guy shot out, Hammerhead didn't do anything. Riptide jumped out, put a wound on himself, and killed one interceptor. Stealth Suits had hopped up,
make it far enough
shot, killed all but one of the Sergeantalians left on the top, and then jumped back. They didn't have enough range to get back over here. Avatar is just sort of moving out. These guys moved, ran, and then shot and put 1 whole point on the drop pod, so it's not quite out. Tank there didn't get to do anything because it's stunned. Over here, as you can see, the purifiers are completely gone. Lots of psychic powers moving, running, and shooting with the Tau tactic or Eldar tactics there. Ended up firing, killing the whole squad along with the Tau Sergeant, which you can't see. He's actually hidden in there under the bridge. These guys had no one to shoot at, and I forgot to move them, so they just sort of sat there. This guy did a lot of cool psychic stuff. And this is what's left over here. We killed the beacon, though, so they can't deep strike anything easily down here. So we'll see how this goes.
the Ethereal died.
We already said the Ethereal died. But over here, this guy did fire and put I think he got a penetrating hit, and it can't move and only fires snapshots next turn. It took a whole point, so that was pretty cool. And those Tau Warriors actually did not do anything. I think I forgot about them. So that was fun. See you at the end of turn 2 for the Imperium.